Hey, everybody! Welcome to What's Good with Sergeant Show! I am your host, Sergeant Show. We're reviewing beers, every beer in the universe. Today is day 3 of our Advent calendar of beers. As usual, I'm doing it with the beautiful Cookie Joe.
Hey, hey, hey.
And remotely, my boy Tiny J.
What up, show-offs?
Only because he doesn't live with us.
Is reviewing these beers also. So, we drink every beer. We rate it on the scale of 1 to 12. Today is day 3. It's December 3rd. We are ready to explore our...
Are we?
Yeah. Where's day number 3?
I have no idea. Oh, found it right here.
Day number 3 is up here. Is this one mine, Daddy? I love this gift. What's in it? Oh, it's a beer. It's a beer. A West Coast India Pale Ale. West Coast India Pale Ale. Brewed by the Minhas Craft Brewery in Monroe, Wisconsin. What did he say about it? We should pour these beers so that we let them get to settling before we describe the beer to everyone. This one's a little darker too.
I like it.
The last IPA they did was a little darker, and that one's a little darker.
And I like the fact that it says bacon right there.
So they're calling this the West Coast IPA. Once revolutionary for being high in hops and boldly bitter, the clear... This does not sound good.
No.
The dry West Coast IPA remains a pillar of modern craft beer. Our version of the influential sub-style is dank.
Whoa.
With more pine-forward notes than a Christmas tree.
Dank. You know, here's what I have to say about all of that. I bet it's good and it's going to piss me off. I bet it's going to be good and it's going to piss us off.
Danky?
The verbiage on this is very elitist.
I know.
I mean,
it really is.
Not to be, we make fun of everybody all the time.
But it's dark. It's nice dark.
It is a gorgeous color.
Okay, so December 3rd, your third Christmas tip from Sergeant's Show. This one is about Black Friday shopping and shopping for deals. What I suggest that you do is use a technique that the Secret Service employs. What you do is you keep a collapsible baton on the inside of your forearm.
It's not what you do.
As you get closer to the front of the line, you extend the baton and you start crotch blasting everybody in line. Crotch blast, crotch blast, crotch. As they're doubled over in pain, you just, what is happening to all these people? I'll just take their spot in line. You know what I mean? That's a good tip.
Let's 3 big gulps.
There's only so many of the TVs, you know what I mean?
I need a drink after that.
3 big gulps.
Okay.
Does the West Coast Pale Ale from day 3 taste suspiciously like the American Pale Ale from day 2?
No, I don't think they taste anything like.
A little smoother, maybe.
Oh, you are ass backwards.
You think?
Bitter ends. Yeah, dude.
You think this one's more bitter?
I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life, but you and I are going to have completely different tastes on things because I don't smoke cigars.
It's time for my 3 big gulps. Now, I can't understand why this calendar has so many fucking pale ales in it. But here we go. Wow. Ooh. I actually like this one. It's a little fruity. It's not as hoppy as the last one I did. So I'm not going to be too hasty. So I'm going to send it back over there to Sergeant Show and Cookie Joe.
Well, I don't smoke. I mean, I do smoke cigars. However, I also
I don't
have
smoke
a
any.
very, very tender palate for beers, especially bitter and hoppy ones. And this one is not really striking me as either of those. A little bit hoppy, but not bitter.
What? That's like the only two things I taste.
Well, let's try again. Do better. Do better. See,
No.
maybe I'm just getting used to the pale ales finally. Because this does not strike me as very hoppy or very bitter. It's actually a pretty smooth beer to me.
But it's got both those components like on edge with each other. I think it's 50-50 on the things. I'm saying there's no way you can deny either one. So how you don't taste it.
Let's let Tiny J give the first
Don't
review
mess
this
this
time.
up, Tiny J.
Tiny J, take it away.
Now, I've been sitting here waiting patiently not to be too hasty. So, 3 more big gulps. On the second draw, definitely getting more of that hop. The first 3 big, nice kind of fruit flavors to it. This was a little more hop heavy. Wasn't near as hop heavy as the last one of these. I would give this one a 6. All right. It's solid, especially, I don't like pale ale, so a 6 is a pretty good score for me. So, all right, guys. Happy holiday show off. Back to you over at the studio, Sergeant Show.
Okay, so that's what he thinks about it. Now, what does Cookie Joe think about it?
I don't know how we can make a resolution or what's that? Not a resolution. Resolve the issue that we have between us of not agreeing.
We don't have to agree. That's the beautiful thing about it. You
Oh,
just
it
rate
is. It is while the camera's on.
You just rate it. Scale of 1 to 12.
5.
5. I'm going to go a solid 7 with it. Yeah. Can't change my review. I was going to say, once again, I was kind of between a 7 and an 8 on this one. I feel like I'm just...
Well, how are we...
I don't know. It's, the taste. Maybe it's a beard.
Because the beard would make you more awesomer.
The magnificent beard. Maybe that
the more awesomerist.
The beard.
But
It
seems
tastes
like
better to me because I have the most awesome.
Delicious. You poor thing.
Well, at any rate, it's a 5. And it's a 7.
I don't hate it. For sure.
And it's whatever Tiny J gave it.
Which is horrible.
That's what's good with Sergeant's show. And if you're not watching this, good, because there was only so many of these beer advent calendars available. So if you're not drinking them, that's more for us.
Literally.
And we are Oscar Mike.